What is going on, everybody? My name is Ethan, this is HardCap Games, and what if I was a Pokemon gym leader? This is a question I've posed once before, and this is the second installment in the series where I show you, the brave Pokemon trainers at home, what would my team be if I was considered one of the top Pokemon trainers in a region. Last time, I showcased what my team would be if I was running a bug-type gym in the middle of a deep forest. Link to that is in the description. If you haven't checked that one out already, I strongly recommend you go do so. And today we move on to the second gym of the region, the Rock-type gym. Once again, keep in mind that the moves that these Pokemon know will be appropriate to their level, but the strategies that I'm utilizing might be a little more difficult than your average gym. For example, none of the Pokemon in the Rock-type gym will have the move Stone Edge. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be a little tricky with what I do. If you guys enjoy, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and tell me what would your gym be. And with that being said, let's jump right into it. So I said this is a Rock-type gym, which is only sort of true. Rock is certainly the most prevalent type used in this gym, but the focus for this gym is mining and gemstones. Now, we've had a minor Rock-type gym leader before, being Rourke. So what makes me different? My gym doesn't have fossils. Okay, but what really makes my gym different is that we're talking about the more commonly mined for minerals and gems. And you'll see what I mean by that later. The other thing I do recognize right now, and I'll point it out, is that this is exactly how Pokemon X and Y start with the Bug-type gym and the Rock-type gym. So the challenging thing for me was making my gym challenge different from that game. Gym number 2 resides in a little mountainside town, only a couple of houses all utilized by the miners that work in our mines here. This mining town has seen better days for sure, but their boss, the local gym leader, is a great man who cares deeply about his men. When you enter into the gym, you'll find yourself deep in the belly of this mountain, similar to Grant's gym back in Kalos. The man at the entrance tells you that you will be navigating your way through the mine to reach me at the deepest depths of our mine here. The man at the entrance tells you that you'll be navigating your way on mine carts down to the deepest part of the mine where I am waiting for you. Think a combination of Temple Run 2, Donkey Kong Country, and even a little bit of Alistair and Bee's gyms if you're trying to imagine what it's like to get down to me. You navigate your way through the mine to reach a large cave at the deepest part of the mountain, where I await you. Oh, hello there. Are you the new hire? You shake your head no. Ah, I see. You're here for a gym battle. Well, it's very close to my break, so I guess I have some time right now. Even though this is a coal mine, I have occasionally find rubies, sapphires, emeralds, diamonds, anything you can think of. None of that is possible without my partners here. Now it's time to show me if you are a diamond in the rough. Now the last battle that you did was very, very simple. There were no EVs applied to my Pokemon, but now it starts to get harder. And I hope that's clear from my very first Pokemon, Roggenrola. My Roggenrola is level 20 with the ability Sturdy. This Roggenrola is holding an Eviolite and has a jolly nature to make it just a little bit faster. It has the moves Stealth Rocks, Iron Defense, Bulldoze, and Smackdown. Hopefully my Roggenrola is a little bit of a challenge. I want it to be able to set up rocks and be obnoxious for the rest of this battle. Every time you switch something in, I want you to take that little bit of damage. But of course it is just a Roggenrola, so you will defeat it with ease. My next Pokemon is a Carkol. Also at level 20 with the ability Flame Body, this Carkol is carrying a Choppleberry to reduce the damage from fighting type moves. With a careful nature and using the moves Spikes, Rapid Spin, Flame Charge, and Smackdown, Carkol is going to be constantly raising its speed and making things more difficult for you. It also has a lot of defensive investment in its EVs to make it more difficult to defeat. But once again, you'll win the interaction taking out my second Pokemon. I hope you're ready for this one though, because my third Pokemon is Carbink. My Carbink at level 22 has the ability Clear Body and is holding the Leftovers. It also has a careful nature with a ton of HP and attack investment. Using the moves Smackdown, Sand Tomb, Toxic, and Reflect, this Pokemon is just a nuisance, making it very hard for you to take it down. Of course you can, because you are a great trainer, and you will defeat my Carbink, forcing out my final Pokemon. And who is my final Pokemon for this Rock-type gym? Sableye. Sableye. You weren't expecting that, were you? Hopefully you weren't, because at level 22 with the ability Prankster, Impish Nature with defensive investment, and a Rocky Helmet, I don't know if you're ready to defeat this Dark and Ghost type. My Sableye also carries the moves Shadow Sneak, Knock Off, Thunder Punch, and Will-O-Wisp. This Sableye is a little bit of a menace on the field, And especially because in a rock type gym, you're expected to, bring a fighting type. This Pokemon counters that. But, of course, being the fantastic trainer you are, you anticipated there might be some kind of twist in this gym. And you will defeat my Sableye, earning yourself the second badge of your Pokemon journey. Well done! You really are a talented trainer, I exclaim. I think we found ourselves a real gem here. Congratulations on defeating me. You are welcome back anytime. I hand you your gym badge and the TM for SmackDown, and you take your leave. So there we have it. That's what my team would be if I ran a rock-type gym deep in the mountains. If you do enjoy this series, leave a like down below, subscribe if you don't miss any of the content, check out the last video if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments, what would your rock-type gym be? Be sure to check out the last video right here, and if you're from the future, you can check out the whole playlist right here. And with that being said, my name is Ethan, this is HardCap Games, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.